Back to pass, it's Finley. Using his legs to buy some time. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Zips line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Old Dominion's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Butler. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Gonna sling it on second down. Finds his man. It's Brown. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. They'll run play action. The short hands, it's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Finley. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Creates a little space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Zips come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the sneak for it. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. The give to the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. It's a draw. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Zips will have it first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. It's a draw. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. And the Zips trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Zips! First points of the day are on the board.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCF is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USF. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll do it himself. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Monarchs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking for a crease, it's Roach. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Makes the grab on the left. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his man, it's Williams. Turning it on! Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Finley. Oh, they're after him. Fires on the move. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff, it's Gant. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And I like the offense there. First down, I'm going to be physical, try to get this ball in the end zone. Nice effort by the running back to dive, setting up a second down.
So they attack the perimeter on that one. Let's see if maybe they work inside.
Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points.
There he goes. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Thomas. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. And they just got to make more plays.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to throw, it's Finley. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Reads it, fires complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Grabbed behind the line. It's Butler. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And there is a little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle, and the big nose tackle brings it there.
And he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double teamed, right? Because he's right there and you got the guards next to him. But the big fella just uses his power, overpowers the line, gets to the quarterback, and gets the sack.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. And the Zips in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to power their way ahead. Jukes his way for more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Finley. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. High the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Grab near the marker, it's Adams. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking for space, it's Gant.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. The Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got a man, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Infocision Stadium.
And the Zips will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Fires to the big fella. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on second down.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Sweet cut there. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
At the 17-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Using his legs, it's Roach. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Trying play action. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Butler. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UCF is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things inside the bounce house. Trust me when I tell you that. On the field and off it. They're trailing by 10 to USF. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. To the ground with the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The Zips lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd. Ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And here comes the punt team. Cradles it at the 35. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Monarchs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Monarchs are flying down the field. Here's the give off the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback will keep it. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna run it. It's Gant. Hard running there. Finds a little bit of space. Gets 3 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Finley. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
First down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Roach. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground to try to move the chains. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter. Touchdown, Old Dominion! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
17, Akron, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Second down.
Now the play fake. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to pass. It's Finley. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
They try to pop a run on the draw.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Newell. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Finley. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. They pulled a little closer, now down 20 to 13. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Monarchs will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Running it to the right. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. The Zips can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Finley. Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's Adams. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Adams. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Time to take a shot. Complete to the left. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And they come up with an explosive play there. The quarterback had exactly what he wanted. Man coverage, safety in the middle of the field, so he throws the go route to the outside, finds his best one-on-one matchup. And how about the speed and the ability to track that football and give this offense a jolt?
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air. It's Finley. Here comes the heat. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for just a few yards. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Going for 6. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Here's the handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.